want me to remarry, that can happen. Yes, if God want me to remarry, it may happen. Yes, a lot of people have been saying that. But if God will want me to marry, it will happen.
What was the most challenging moment of your life, sir? 77. It's not easy to get there. And we pray that you're going to get to 80 to 90, then 100. But how will you define your most challenging moment? Because I remember, I will not say it's a challenging moment, but it might also be when mommy passed away. I was in this house and you told me a lot of story about how she was able to help you raise the children, how she was strict, how you gave her an instruction that by 9 o'clock your house should be locked up, and that anybody that wants to sleep outside should sleep outside. So will you describe that as one of the most challenging moments when you lost that?
You know, in life, we have times and seasons. Everything cannot be the same.
Okay, sir.
So, as we live our life in phases.
Phases.
Yes, phase 1, phase 2. So, but I thank God that everything that I did here on earth is ordained by God. Everything that I did is, when I look back and I take stock of my life, I see that everything about me is ordained by God.
Ordained by God, yes.
So, time of challenges will come, storm of life will come. There's difference between storm of life and crisis of life.
What's the difference? Storm of life, crisis of life. But a lot of young men should know now.
The crisis of life,
Okay, sir.
is something that happened suddenly.
Okay.
That can shake you. You understand me? If you look at things that befalls man, if man look into that, you don't take your eyes away of it, you don't accept it, you will fall. And that's why I see many people go crazy, they're mental. Suddenly, yes. But when crisis come, hand over it to God. Say, God, this is the crisis. I hand it over to you. Take control. That is crisis. Storm of life, something that want to dip you into the sea of life. The sea of life is like somebody drawn into the sea. So, and it happened, there was a storm. Jesus was in the boat with his disciples, and there was a storm.
And he was sleeping.
Yeah, if there was a storm in the journey of life of Jesus Christ, storm can come to anybody. But we must remember, you see, the disciples
Panicked.
They panicked and they shouted, Master, carest thou that we perish? He was sleeping when they said, He just commanded the storm, peace, be still. Storm of life can only be handled by the one who can control it.
The faith?
The
faith?
No, by Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes. He has done it many times, and so the only thing is that you must be patient when it happens. He will show you the way out.
Yes, sir.
But what happens is that when people want to struggle, they want to overrun, they want to, then they fall more.
They crash.
Yeah, they crash. There's no storm that Christ cannot handle. There's no crisis that Christ cannot handle. So, I thank God. I'm 77.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not. I know I come here on earth because He ordained I should come on a journey.
Yes, sir.
The journey of the life of everybody will end one day. Now I'm 77. That's why I thank God every year. Because it is in His hand. He knows when.
Yes, sir.
If you want me to live up to 90, it is in His hand. So I don't bother my head. I'm not troubling my head about that because I know that is in His hand.
You surrendered that to Him.
Yeah, because that belongs to Him. That belongs to Him. So I know He's a good God, and He has done so very well for me, so very much for me. So I appreciate all that He has done, and I will continue to thank Him. Every day that I live, I thank Him.
But how will you define your beautiful wife, that great woman, and did you describe her? I mean, her part in your life. How will you describe her parts and her absence now? Do you have any fond memories of?
You mean my wife?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You know, when God created Eve,
Yes, sir.
He created Eve. It is from the bone of Adam, that from the ribs. So, and He knew the importance
Of a woman.
Yeah, it's not good. God said it is not good for man to be alone. Let us make an helpmate for him.
Yes, sir.
So when one's wife is gone, oh yes.
But do you feel lonely, sir? That's the question. Do you feel lonely, and why didn't you remarry? A lot of people have said, "Oh, you're a man." Okay, who was the one that remarried? A lot of great men that remarried, even pastors. They say, "Oh, we can't stay long. Let's remarry. Let's do another wedding and all that." Why did you choose to just be lonely with the children? You are now the father, the mother.
Yes, two things is because I still have the grace up to now to do that, because my children, they are closer to me, and up till now. But if God want me to remarry, that can happen. Yes, if God want me to remarry, it may happen.
Because a lot of silent observers and fans are saying, Baba can say you need a young woman, you know. But of course, people will say, okay, maybe you are giving her a kind of honor, but they say the body, we need the help. Even Abraham,
yes,
had Keturah eventually.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so
That's
people said, okay, maybe we should marry.
yes. A lot of people have been saying that, but if God will want me to marry, it will happen. It will happen.
Now, your children also, I discovered that among the big musicians in Nigeria, your children are the most disciplined. Most of them are pastors, and there is this fear when they are around you. I mean, one of your sons told me when mom passed away that your wife, if they offend, that you are the one that used to cane them, that they will now beg mommy, don't tell daddy that we did this. Mommy say no problem. Then when you come back from your place, you will now tell, then you now beat them. So a lot of them appear to be so fearful, structured, they are well behaved and all that. How are you able to enforce that as a musician?
I'm a disciplinarian because my mother was a disciplinarian.
Okay, sir.
So, and they know me. I educate them. I let them know this is good, this is no, and they know everything I told my children. They met it so. When I warn them, don't do this, and they try to do it, they see the consequences. And I ask them, didn't I tell you? So
they know their father.
I'm very patient, but I don't take nonsense when it comes to children. You should not allow them to just do anything they want to do.
Anyhow. Then at the time people are afraid that you didn't endorse your son, the last born, Tolu Obey, to sing, that you are so afraid for him to take your shoe, to wear your shoe, and people are like, what happened? Eventually, we now saw you at Chief Makadenuga's mother's burial when you finished playing that day in Abusedumari, and you handed over the mic to him. I was there at that party, and I was like, have you endorsed the son? Then later, when you did your 70th, you now prayed for him publicly. Yeah. So why are you afraid giving Tolu that chance to sing?
No, I wasn't afraid. Okay, sir. I was never afraid. As a matter of fact, I was telling him the right way to go. But yes. Many of the things I was telling him, he want to do it his way, in his way. So I allowed him to do it his way. I know what will happen. What I foresee happened, and so later on, he understood. I said, Daddy, I understand. Hey, I told you. I have passed through it. I knew it. That's what I was doing. Movie being here. So do
you see him wearing your shoe properly? I mean, Tolu Obey is the one. He sings like you.
He's doing very well now. He's doing very well. And all my grandchildren, all of them, they are into music.
They love it.
Yes.
And you're going to endorse it, sir.
Yes, I endorse it.
You want to sing secular because eventually it became gospel. And I remember Ayewa said you are their godfather, that you have been able to hold them very well, that you are like a bridge between the secular musician and the gospel musician, and even in the music family in Nigeria. So will you allow your children to be gospel or secular?
Yes. What they can do, I am not enforcing them. I leave them, and I can see them. I know they are going to be great too.
Amen, sir. You are one band leader that I've discovered that is so passionate about your band. I could remember many years ago in one of your albums, you sang a tribute to one of your great singer, Okeaminu, when he passed away. I think it was August 1972 or 73. And you really did a passionate, a deep tribute for him, which has never happened. And in a board member, you sang for all of them. You give tribute to all of them with their first child name and all that. That is very rare. Not all musical band leader does that. Then recently we lost the great Ojuarigidi, the bass singer. How will you describe these people, especially the late Ojuarigidi, who you have kept for a long time, and he grew old and passed away?
Those who have worked with me, yes, sir, and have passed away, there are many now. It started from Captain Samson Ogunlade. Oh, the captain of my band. Wonderful person. It was Okeaminu first, then Samson Ogunlade, then Monday John, then Matthew Babalegba, then Akombi Oloye, then Ayodele director, then Laurie Lawrence Abashegun, and of recent Giwa Ojuarigidi. Wonderful people. Wonderful people. Wonderful people. But like I told you, God, our life
is in the hand of God.
If it has pleased God to take my wife away, so that's what I'm saying. We are all in his hands.
In his hand.
Kasha Mashi Dada.